Brothers and sisters, friends, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for representing what most right-minded, decent people are feeling and thinking. And thank you for giving a message to the world that this call to war is not in our name. I've come down from Birmingham tonight in a sad state. It's been just over 10 years when people like us gathered and we were saying to that lot in there, for God's sake, don't go into Iraq. We were fed a pack of lies, and at that time when they were going to war to Iraq, they told us the same. I've got to think of a polite way of saying this. Thank you. And it took millions of people being displaced, hundreds of thousands of people being killed. We are still facing the consequences of those decisions then. And yet, the same people who said that we should go into Iraq and later on said, if we knew then what we knew now, maybe we wouldn't have gone into Iraq. That's what they say now. So my message is, we should stand firm. We are right. We were right then, and we are right now. The vote is tomorrow, and I urge you to contact your MPs. Make sure they have nowhere to hide. Jeremy Corbyn has given a free vote, but that means no one can say that we were whipped into any decision. Ultimately, we are the constituents. The MPs are supposed to represent us, and if we don't speak up, and we don't say that we don't want our hard-earned taxpayers' money to be used to bomb innocent people abroad and to cause insecurity at home, then we sadly would share a part in that. And that's why it's important that you came here tonight and I came here tonight to say, regardless of what happens tomorrow, it's not in our name. Thank you.
Is going to speak on behalf of Newcastle Stop the War. Okay. Before I begin to say a few words, I just want to say how fantastic it is to see so many people here tonight. You've done a brilliant turnout. Well done for Newcastle. As a teacher, I'm particularly proud to introduce now the speaker before myself, 11 young man from Hawthorne Primary School in Newcastle, Tamim Sultan. He's going to say a few words. Give him a
good evening to you all. I was very happy to have spoken at a number of projects. However, I decided I'm scared to investigate. My uncles and aunties, what kind of world do we live in? Do we really believe that going into war is any solution to any problem? If so, I thank you for my good plan alongside all the elders
on war, the fourth biggest military budget in the world, and it may have the largest army in the EU. Britain spent over 12 billion every day on the war in Afghanistan, £12 billion every day, and the government spends 700 billion a year on subsidies to the arms manufacturers and companies, one form of welfare that it has no place to cut. Let me just tell you the cost of one airstrike missile mission. It's £500 million, half a million pounds. That would pay for £500,000, £500,000 for one airstrike, for one bomb, one rocket. That would pay for 20 paramedics, 20 police officers, 20 teachers, 19 nurses, 18 firefighters and 19 junior doctors for a whole year. To our northeast MPs, Ian Manns and Ronnie Campbell, both of them came out last week and said it was despicable the way that Jeremy Corbyn, the leader of the Labour Party, was being treated by some of the people in his party. He was elected! Overwhelmingly on an anti-war ticket. We need to support Jeremy Corbyn, and it's fantastic that Ian Manns' Labour Party, Gateshead Labour, are behind us tonight supporting this demonstration. So well done, Northern East MPs. Because Jeremy Corbyn is the only man who is telling us what the solution to this problem is. on this wonderful rally tonight to Parliament. The